Hello, today I'm going to present my science project called Moldy Cover-Up. The purpose and problem was switched to see which wrapper or wrapping could keep this white bread from molding the fastest. Now, my hypothesis is when I covered the white bread with the plastic wrap, I think it'll keep it from molding because it is closely wrapped, unlike all the other ones. So here's a few materials you're going to be needing to start off your project. You're going to be needing 3 slices of white bread. You're also going to be needing a small sheet of tin foil, a bigger Ziploc bag, let me show you the Ziploc bag again, and a small piece of plastic wrap. Now, the first thing we're going to do today is take each piece of bread one by one. You're going to start by putting the first one in a Ziploc bag. Just set the bread in there and make sure your bread is not molded before you start. And just make sure there's not a lot of air in here in this bag. And this one does not have a lot of air. Okay, and if you do get air bubbles, just press down the bag and Ziploc it closed. So now that we have this one all done, we're going to go to the next one. You take your next slice of white bread and we're going to wrap it in the plastic wrap, my hypothesis. And let's get this unwrapped a little. And you're going to set the bread in the middle and simply fold over. Don't leave any part of the bread open so that it can get to the air can get to it. So wrapping it as closely as possible. You're just going to fold the tops and then fold the sides on in. So it's wrapped nice and tight like this, and the back should look kind of crumbly. And try not to smush the bread. Okay, the last one is our tin foil. What you're going to do for this one is take your last piece of bread and set it on the tin foil. You're going to fold the one piece over. Try not to smush the bread, because when you smush the bread, it makes it become smaller. Fold this side over. Same with this side. And fold this one up. And don't use tape or anything to close it up. Just let it be like this. And if it fans open a little bit, that's okay. Just try to push it down. But try not to smush the bread while you're doing that. So, now that I have my tin foil, plastic wrap, and a Ziploc bag, you're basically going to follow these procedures. Well, we wrap the bread in the tinfoil, plastic wrap, and Ziploc bag. Now you're going to watch the bread until it molds. Put it in a spot that doesn't get lots of light, such as on top of your refrigerator or in the cupboard, somewhere where it can't get a lot of mold. You're going to check the bread every day, every 2 days, for 1 week. You can watch it longer to see how much mold it gets on. Usually, by about the 5th day, it gets moldy. And when you're done, if you wrapped it the same way I did, it turns out that my hypothesis was right. That the plastic wrap one did not mold at all. The Ziploc bag one had 11 spots, the biggest spot being 2.5 inches wide. And the tin foil had 7 spots, and the biggest spot was 1.5 inches wide. So that is my science project, Moldy Cover-Up. Bye.